The following program was produced or sponsored by a community member. The content, views, and opinions expressed are the sole responsibility of the producer and do not reflect those of Malden Access Television, the City of Malden, or Comcast. MATV welcomes your comments. Call us at 781-321-6400 or email us at access@matv.org.
Back at the third game. Last game of the regular season, right here. Kings versus Pistons, and they are both wearing their away jerseys.
Why?
Why not? And Paul Conrad's going Iron Man. 5 guys. And Barry's not even one of them. Barry's sick today.
I hate his shot.
Barry's sick. Steele ain't in the house. Rodriguez, we can spend a half hour on him.
Formerly known as Michael Pop.
Jameer Xavier is going to take all 3 of these.
They start the game with back-to-back threes.
Ryan D'Souza is going to take all 3 of these. D'Souza got the red light to do everything today. You don't have to worry about riding the pine. D'Souza waited all season for this game.
Hey, you never know. Paul could get mad enough to make them go 4 men.
Oh, no, you can't do that. Can't do that.
Why can't you do that?
And on the other hand, if one of them gets winded, he's going to have to do a Beanie Amos and tell him to suck it up because he can't go to the bench.
How many wins did the Celtics have this year?
Celtics?
Yeah.
Why you asking to talk about the Celtics?
Because I want to know if second to last place is locked up.
Last place is locked up by the Sixers. Sixers came in last.
Is 7th locked up? Or
7th is locked up.
Okay. So even if the Pistons win today, they're still going to be in 7th.
Correct.
The Celtics are 6th. Lakers are 5th. Kings are Sonics are 4th. Kings are 3rd. Hawks are 2. Bullets are 1. There is a good thing for the Lakers, though, about not making the playoffs. They can get a better draft pick next year.
The Lakers will definitely get a better draft pick.
Instead of Parnell.
I don't know why you're saying that. You're the one who was high on him.
He looked good in the tryouts. I was even told by the young lad that he even tried hard at tryouts. And he didn't know why he hadn't been playing as good. Something about watching pros too much. Safe here.
I was talking to head official Costa, and I said I would love to see the hat trick and him give Coach Glenn Higgins a tee. That'll be a hat trick. Costa? 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 Costa?
Where's Costa? He's smiling.
Good job.
Michael Fang.
Get ready to be there, Michael.
Also at the Pistons number 13. Allen wants to see his first personal.
Back rims them both. He has such a pretty outside shot.
Is it Brian Horton that has a 21-year-old girlfriend?
I don't know about anybody's love life.
I thought you had all that knowledge. Oh, that's Brad Worth.
Not about the love life.
Legs got heavy. And just to let all you sports fans know, if you care about anything about college basketball, Duke did defeat BC today in the ACC championship, 74-7. They're making Jameer look like an old. God, they have a small lineup. I just realized
Jameer's
that.
going to take all these crazy shots.
Well, they have a small lineup too, remember?
Because he knows he can.
I hope Michael Fang scores 20 points today.
You ready to go in?
Hey, Paul, can I go in?
You used up your 3 years eligibility.
But there was one game I was suspended. I want to use that one game suspension and, play right now.
Come on, guys, talk it up out there.
Oh, Michael Fang.
Run back, guys.
What did he say? What did he say to him?
He said, "Get that stank out of here." That's what he said to him. That's what he said to him. He got whapped.
That was the Sousa, right?
Yes. Yes. And you know what? That's
There's a hater in the house, obviously.
what they should be doing is, this. I seriously doubt he got double whapped again by D'Souza. He gonna come inside though, boy. You know what they should do? You know what the coach of the Kings should be doing? They should be telling these players to pass it to the reserves so they can get some touches going into the madness. That's what they should do.
So that way, they're in there, 2 minutes left in the game maybe, and they get a chance to shoot a three. They don't throw up a crazy crapola three.
Ryan D'Souza's trying to start a block party of his own.
Kings foul by number 11, Mr. Cadet, his first personal, second on the team.
The Space Cadets got two. Shooter got his own rebound.
3 foot though.
Third time's the charm.
Fucking bring it up, Joe.
DC qualifier has given them a rest. 23-6. Oh God.
You know what, Andy? I'm probably not going to show this game.
You're not?
Well, if it gets ridiculous,
So why would you stop taping?
well, no, because anything can happen. This is America. But if it gets ridiculous, I'm not going to show the game.
So we're just gonna do the cable cast and throw it away.
If it gets ridiculous, it's we got to see. We only play the first 10. It's
I think it's gonna get ridiculous.
had I known before the game that Barry wasn't here, I would have never started rolling camera. Because it's never the intent to embarrass any players or any team, any coaches, anything like that.
Well, I'm just not going to say the score anymore. Hey, Paul.
And if we do take the complete game, it definitely won't be played twice.
Hey, Paul.
Unless, of course, the Pistons win.
Do you have any revenge coming from Glenn?
What?
Do you have any revenge coming from Glenn and Chris?
I don't know, man.
The Sioux are going to take all 3 of these. He back rims it. Up to Rogers. Well, Rogers was way off.
Would you agree with me that the Kings had the deepest bench in the league? Or the deepest team?
No, the deepest bench would be the Bullets. Actually, you know what?
The Bullets don't have any deep. They don't have no
the
depth
deepest
in their
bench was probably the Celtics. And they just couldn't do anything with it.
Do you have your unofficial stats with you?
No, I don't.
Come to the ball. Hey, wait for him to set up.
He's going to take all 3 of these. Look good going up.
We got 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Cadet.
That's what they should do. They should just set up their reserves and get them a lot of touches. Because the next week against the Hawks, they are going to need it. Did he say Joe Wilhot's 3rd personal?
Joe, that's 3rd on Wilhart?
Oh, first, okay.
He said it was his 3rd person.
I said, did he say it was his 3rd?
We were just making sure.
That would be pair and a half.
Way too early for a pair and a half.
Although, on the other hand, if I'm the men in the black and white striped shirts, I would give the Pistons leeway on the fouls.
So would I. Michael Fang. The Michael formerly known as Michael Pa.
Or be very lenient. Very lenient. Like that wouldn't have hurt anybody if they didn't call that foul. Look at the score, that wouldn't have hurt anybody.
Like it would have hurt anybody if the Kings just would have held the ball and let the clock run out. Let's get a picture of Costa since he's been such a good guy today.
Actually, you know, we have to keep the camera going because we got to hope Costa gets the hat trick.
And we have to wait to see
Tee up.
And we got to do the All-Star game thing, so aren't you going to announce
Yeah, we got to do the All-Stars too. But tee up, Glenn Higgins.
I want to see it.
Yeah, hat trick, tee him up. That referee from last week, I don't know his first name, wasn't here all weekend this week.
1, 2, 3.
The one who tossed our...
The one who tossed Ward hasn't been here all weekend.
Well, best wishes to the guy. About this game is, if you're the Kings, my opinion about this game is, if you're the Kings, you do not want to win by a blowout because it gets it in your players' heads that they are better than they really are. And you don't want them going into the madness being too confident.
They know they're playing the Hawks in the madness, and the Hawks put a tail kicking on them last time they faced each other.
Well, their heads can get really swelled if they win this game, say, by 50 points, and that is not something you want going into the match, is swelling heads.
He got mugged it. No. Not at all.
I would say take your starters out, but they don't have a very big bench.
Cadets looking around like, who, me?
That's his third.
Pretty much choked him.
Second, my bad. They're going to get Rogers for a foul.
Conrad's suiting up. Coach Conrad's suiting up. He's going to check himself in. Bless him.
Hey, Paul, give me that shit. I'll do it for you.
Even B.D. Amos never done that one. He was going to check himself in. Warm up for the All-Star game next week. No, you gotta. You gotta. We've had two emotional games, and then this is the anti-emotional game.
It's going to get emotional if the Kings don't stop running the score up.
Come on, get in for the rebound.
So you're the Kings, just set up.
Get it back. Hurry.
Is there a need to have the mayor, Suda, and...
Right there, Joe. Right there.
Nope. There's no need to have Demir, Richie, or Danny in that game.
Is there really need?
They need to take those three guys out and let the other two players play.
Come on, Ryan.
In fairness, I know Richie didn't start, and I think that Suda didn't start.
They didn't start, but still. You're going to win this game. The Pistons just don't have anybody to go to if their players get tired.
That's what you do. You set up your bench. Set up your reserves. Rogers did the right thing.
Maybe that's what they were talking about the timeout. Is Richie playing point guard? No. Don't shoot that, Richie. Come on, pass. I think he's just giving him a rest.
Yeah, you got to give him a rest. Michael Fanger's plung tuck it out.
When he comes down here, push him out the way.
Listen to Coach Howard. We haven't heard much from him all year.
Okay, that's your house. Don't let him come in your house without saying.
Don't let him come into your house.
You know, Coach Howard is feeling blue. He's not wearing those fluorescent colors.
Yeah, where's the hunter orange that he likes to wear so much?
He's actually wearing Muhammad Ali's sweatsuit, the greatest. Muhammad Ali was the greatest of all time, still is.
Are there any reserve players around?
Huh? Unfortunately, none for the Pistons. No reserves.
Who's their sixth man for today?
Paul Conrad. Marwan Monteser is complaining about that pass, but the fact of the matter is he got both his palms on that ball. Should have been able to squeeze.
Oh my God. Did he steal the ball and just throw it directly back to Rogers?
Directly at him. He should have taken it all the way. Not like his Coach Paul's going to take him out. Conrad even said you had the lane, you got to drive it.
Get in there.
Right there.
Michael Fang.
Oh.
Run with it. Run with it.
What is that? Halftime of this game, we're going to find out who made the All-Stars.
Box out. Give it back. Give it back.
Sir, you're going to take it deep. There's Michael Fang. I thought he got fouled myself. Unfortunately, I don't think Glenn Higgins is going to be on the receiving end technically today.
We can always hope for the playoffs.
But today would have made the hat trick.
Maybe Costa will do it in the playoffs. Marvelous, Marvin. They need to let those fouls go. Oh, they called it a jump. Good. I thought they were calling another foul.
Michael Fang right there. Fang playing nice cleanup.
Got 6 points.
Fang with good defense, stealing the ball. Oh, I know Paul Coyne wants to take him out. He's only giving flippers of the lip because he knows he can't get thrown out.
Who?
Marwin, he's yelling at Coach Paul Conrad.
Ness to say something.
Something.
Thank you.
Philippe into Suda.
Maybe he will get a technical. He's just screaming at the referee for no reason at all.
Even Joe Armstrong had nothing to say.
No, I shut off his mic.
Yeah, but did he know that?
I don't know. Maybe.
He did. He didn't know that.
I only did it because we don't need any more commentating when this game is already awful enough for the Pistons. Poor Pistons.
Right here.
Stolen by Monderson.
Move it. Move it. Move. Move. Move the ball. Move, David. Allen ran up.
Which knob controls up and down?
Let me up and down. Oh, okay.
Tighten it up a little bit. Thank you. There we go.
Pistons want a timeout.
I believe that's the last time out of the half. No more rest.
1 minute and 45 seconds left to go in the first half.
And then we find out who's on the All-Star team.
Kings up 37-14.
Is there anybody interesting in the crowd we could show?
Other than me, nobody.
There's one person.
We could show the official of the year.
I've already shown Costa
Costa
a few times.
Giving out those technicals like they were going out of style. Bless them.
Give me a T, give me a T. Do it for the camera.
I don't know. This way? It's no chance.
Are you leaving?
You kids don't touch it today.
Is he getting her number? Go Burger.
Either that or he's putting the swerve. He watches wrestling. He could be putting the swerve. He is Canadian. Could be putting the swerve on us. Oh, I got to get in the position.
He got it. He got it. Big.
Brian, get over it.
It's going to be Suda.
Every time Suter shoots, I'm not showing it.
At the end of the first half, we got a reciprocal score, 41-14. Kings are up, Pistons down. Can't say anything. You have anything to add to this? We'll see you at the half.
We're leaving it on, aren't we? Nestor, we leave it on for Kenny, don't we? Nestor,
Get it and blow it.
Nestor, don't we leave it on for Kenny? We leave it on for the All-Star team, don't we?
Yeah. I mean, you got it on pause right now, right?
Oh, no, I have it recording.
No, have it on pause.
Oh, it's the All-Stars.
You gonna mic him?
Oh, yes, we'll
Before we conclude the last game of the regular season, a couple of announcements. First of all, because of the results of the second game, there will be no playoff game necessary. So the playoffs are set for next weekend. On Saturday, the first game of the semifinals will be the first place team, the Bullets, playing the fourth place team, the Sonics. Then at 2:30 will be the second semifinal game, and that will be the second place Hawks against the third place Kings. Single elimination, the finals will be on Sunday. The first event on Sunday is at 1:15. We have the coaches against the All-Stars. The players that I'm going to announce in a few minutes who are on the teams that win on Saturday will not be able to play in the coaches All-Star game on Sunday. Obviously, we don't want anybody getting hurt in just an exhibition game when you have the championship game afterwards. You will be recognized at the banquet as having made the All-Star team, however. After the coaches All-Star game will be two contests. We first start off with the three-point contest. That'll be followed by the hot shot contest. And then finally, the championship game between the two winners of Saturday's game. With regard to the two contests, each team submitted to me a representative from their team to represent their teams in the contest. So there'll be 8 people competing in each of these events. Some of these teams held their own competition at their last practice. Some of them, the coaches may have just decided who would be the best representatives. In the three-point contest representing the Bullets, and before I go on, if you are here and you hear your name and you're not involved in the playoffs, make sure that you come in your uniform, your team uniform, when you're participating in these events. Three-point representatives from the Bullets is Michael Bonapane. From the Celtics is Bobby Skane. From the Hawks is Jonathan Morose. From the Kings, Danny Suda. From the Lakers, Steve Ward. From the Pistons, Kevin Barry. From the Sixers, Rashawn Vaughn. And from the Sonics, Nick Kelly. That'll be followed by the hot shot contest. And again, from the Bullets, James Dean. From the Celtics, Drew Weiner. From the Hawks, Rolf Presume. I'm not sure about the Kings now. Demir Safir was elected, I guess, to be there. From the Lakers, Rashad Langston. From the Pistons, Ryan D'Souza. From the Sixers, Kenny LaFosse. And from the Sonics, Jake Halloran. Now, with respect to the All-Stars, just so that you understand how the process works, each coach is allowed to pick 12 players. None of them can come from their own team. After all the votes are tallied up, the top 12 vote getters automatically qualify for the tournament team. Hopefully sometime in April we'll have a tournament here where our All-Star or our tournament team will be facing some area high school teams. Goes on for a whole weekend, Friday night, Saturday afternoon, and Sunday afternoon. To make sure that we have enough players for the All-Star game, the coaches All-Star game, I go deeper into the list so that when you take out the players who are involved in the championship game, we'll be sure to have enough players. So obviously if, let's say hypothetically, 5 or 6 kids come from the 2 teams that are playing in the championship game, if I deleted them from the 12 that are on the tournament team, you'd only have about 6 kids playing. So when you hear all of these names mentioned, these are the top vote getters for tournament and coaches All-Star game. It does not necessarily mean that they've been selected for the tournament team. The top vote getters for the tournament team will announce when it comes time to start practicing for that. The head coach of the championship team will be the head coach of the tournament team. The representatives from the Bullets are James Dean and Jamal Baskin. From the Celtics, Bobby Skane, Adler Sertle, and Drew Weiner. From the Hawks, Jamie Guess and Ruben Legentis. From the Kings, Richie Rogers and Danny Suda. From the Lakers, Steve Ward, Brendan Berger, and Fritz Vilsaint. From the Pistons, Kevin Barry. From the Sixers, Kenny LaFarcy and Rashawn Vaughn. And from the Sonics, Nick Kelly, Jake Halloran, and Jean Pierre-Louis. So congratulations to all of those people. And hopefully next weekend we'll have a full house and a lot of good, close, exciting games. Thank you very much.
Nestor, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can you do this for a few minutes?
Patrick, I'm going to take the camera until he comes back. So where's the mic?
Right here.
No, I mean the clip on.
The mic's on the
Oh.
those things, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go Iron Man until young Mr. Robinson comes back. Congratulations for making the All-Star team. May the block party continue.
I better not get you too fat, huh?
You out of here?
I like the torture.
Bobby Skane in the Kings huddle. Ref Costa, the man, right there. We're going to zoom in on head official Ref Costa. He's the man. If he could just give Coach Glenn Higgins a technical, that would be a hat trick of technicals that he would have given out today. And that would make this report
It's going to be the greatest comeback in MNBL history.
Coach Conrad making first. He's going to actually commentate his own game. Now we can get Howard Jones to move his big dome out of the way.
Finally.
Bye, Pistons!
I'm not sure if I got that basket. The dome of Howard Jones is in the way.
You're up on the wing.
Good shot, Alan!
You playing next week?
My last All-Star game playing.
Oh, retiring. This is it. I'm passing the Fisky. I'm going to Fisky pass the pitch to Bernardo. I'm going to come down with rebounds and just leave it to Bernardo. Pass the torch.
You realize I have to Glenn says, Paul says, that's because it's you.
Please don't say me when I didn't say that word. I can't get away from place.
They said there'd be too many players playing, so I couldn't play.
You are eligible to play. The decision is up to you.
I want to play, but
You are eligible to play. You've coached, you've been in the cable cast booth, you've been here every day. You're eligible to play. You are eligible to play if you want.
hey, I want to try something. Hold the camera for a second.
I hate this camera. What? You gonna try?
I was gonna try to slip in there and give him some help.
But we already knew that.
Somebody. Who else knows the players and the coaches better than I do?
Yeah.
Glenn's argument is I know all the players and coaches' names that's going to be on the team. And all the players probably won't.
I'm telling you that it's your choice.
But I want to play, but someone's got to do the camera.
We'll find something. I mean, we got Saturday. You know, kids are going to be here. We always put players that are not on the All-Star team. It'll get done. It'll get done. The choice is up to you.
Plus, traditionally, the coaches get ripped during the players' All-Star game.
Like I said, the choice is up to you.
And I can't rip the coaches because I'm a coach. So.
The choice is up to you. Steve has no problem with you playing. You've earned it. Yeah.
And I kept my cool, too. I didn't go off getting technical.
See, they just say that because of the whole playing time issue. That's it. You played last year, right? You played my retirement.
I think every team should be able to send 1 or 2 of them.
No, that's not it, because, you know, all the coaches put in the same amount of time. You're a coach, you know, you're volunteering, you're giving up your time. The only payment that you have is to be able to go out here and show your players how it's supposed to be done.
But there are certain teams, like the Sonics, Chucky won't play. So
Chucky won't play, but you know what?
Troy and Bubba can play.
Gary might not play. Troy, I don't know if Troy would play. He's certainly eligible to play.
I don't think you've got enough minutes.
There's a kid sitting right there. You haven't put him in yet. What's your problem?
You're going to stop the clock.
See, there he is again. He just sat down again. Who wants to get in the game? Come on. I haven't seen him in the game yet. Go, Michael. Bend those knees. Okay, now it's getting out of hand. They can stop scoring now.
Yeah, that could be nice.
I'll start ripping them if they get above 40. I'll rip their team like crazy.
Well, no, don't want to rip them, because you know what, Andy? You were on last year's championship team when they ripped the Lakers unnecessarily. You might want to pull the tripod back some. Unnecessarily, they ripped. I mean, you shot up a 3 and hit a 3. And realistically, what are the chances of you hitting that 3? And they ripped you on that, you know? So you got to be a better commentator.
How many times in the past 3 years have the Pistons blown a 10 to 20 point lead? Not as many as the Lakers have. We all thought, we talked about it in the locker room, we all said this Bullets team is going to come out firing and they're probably going to make this a game. We all expected that whole game the Bullets make a huge run and make that game close.
And the thing is, the people, yeah, but the people in the cablecast booth didn't know that, and they were ripping you. So you got to be bigger than that and don't rip them back.
I wasn't a starter. Our starters weren't throwing up 3s. Jeremy stopped scoring, he was passing.
I understand that,
Moore
but
wasn't shooting, he was passing. Fritz wasn't really scoring, he was passing.
Like I've told the head coach of the Bullets, 2 wrongs does not make a Steve right.
That's the right with the W.
There you go.
You know what's sad? You guys have scored more in this game than that game he benched all your starters for the second half.
Oh yeah.
You only scored 15 points that game. That's just sad.
Now take what just happened, okay? The Jolly Roger Hickey took a 3. Now the coaches did not tell him to take a 3. Mama, he blew the bunny. Blows the bunny. Like I said, the Jolly Roger Hickey took a 3. The coaches didn't tell him to take a 3. He took a 3.
I'm not mic'd because if I mic myself, I'm liable to really rip this team.
He took a 3 on his own.
I hate it when teams hang the score up. I lost by 61 games to the Pistons.
So you understand how it feels.
I understand how it feels. You remember that game?
I remember it well.
They threw up one in.
I remember it well.
You just pray that it would go in, and each second went by like 10 seconds.
And that was the Pistons championship year, 20-3.
And Paul took his starters out for most of the second half, and they still blew it.
And they were still firing it up.
They just did everything they put up. But see, he still has 3 of his 4 stars. 3 of his 5 stars. Make it 2 of your 5 stars, and I don't complain. He's got 4 of his 5 starters.
Sousa's going to take all 3 of these side rims at Fang.
And now he's in there.
Yeah, but you know what? But you know what? It's their prerogative, and, you know, it's just, I always say, don't even worry about that. You just got to coach your team to the best of your team's ability. That's all. Don't even go there. You know, you know what they say about the bad karma, what goes around, comes around, goes around, and all that stuff. And, the Kings should take advantage of this fact and put in their reserves, get them touches, because they're going to need it against next week's Hawks. That's the way it should be done.
Lord knows I love Greg Higgins and the Kings, but just the mindset it does to a person when you get blown out by this much and you know there's no escape from it.
Yeah. No.
It's about a mental thing. And these Pistons they have nobody to go to. They can't come out of the game and, you know, just get away from it.
I understand it. I understand everything that you're saying, but, you know, head coach Paul Conrad is not complaining about it. And I think that is only worse when the head coach of the losing team starts losing his cool and complaining about it. That's what makes it worse. Because no pressure was.
Oh, come on. You guys came back 4 times in that 3 years. You're up by double digits. Like I was saying,
you know, this is more agonizing for Paul Conrad than anybody else. You say that now. Who's going to go on the show with you? he goes. Yeah.
They got one.
They got one. Hat trick, baby. Do you know how many years he waited for his? No. For your wave cap. You don't wait for wave cap. You waited so many years for yours. But you know, Andy, it was a season gone when it was the Kings' last game of the season, and they played the Celtics, and Magic had his guards in had his starters in there pressing, and and Glenn Higgins wasn't digging it, and Magic said the reason why he did that, 'cause he was getting his starters prepared for the postseason, for the madness. So you know, it's how soon we forget, and that was only a season gone.
That's all fine and good when your starters are the best on your team. When these are the best players on their team, they're scoring at will against these poor kids, and there's nothing they can't even get a rest. Wake up!
Happy birthday. Who's he wants to take out? Yeah, because Marlon's flipping off. He's mouthing off all day because he knows he can get away with it. No, only if someone fouls out. You can't purposely put 4 on the floor. No, you can't purposely leave 4 on the floor. No, you have to call a timeout and rest all 5 of them. The Soos are going to take all 3 of these side rims. Hey, Costa, you can seatbelt them. Costa, seatbelt him. Give him a seatbelt. Yeah. Because we just heard that last year. Yeah. And you have to hit the floor. Yeah. Come on, guys. You guys have the ball. Go to the people who said it. Woo! There you go, Michael Bang. to Michael Fang. But I got to tell you, Andy, the Kings starters are not playing defense like they can play. So they are relaxed on the defense.
Don't give it to Led. Don't give it to Led.
The Jolly Roger.
Hey, give it to the offensive back. Don't give it to Led. Don't give it to Led. Rebound! Give it up, give it up! Oh, come Howard.
Huh?
Time Richard took the ball, he knocked it out. He cut his mouth. The team's up by 32 points. 31, I'm sorry.
You didn't catch when Marlon said something to him first, though, did you? Marlon still said something to him first.
He's a bigger man. His team's up by 32. All he needs to say is scoreboard and walk away.
And that's what he said.
Brian, do it again.
He said scoreboard and went to scoreboard.
I thought he was saying more to it.
No, all he said was scoreboard, scoreboard. He said scoreboard, scoreboard. Realistic chance. What are you talking about? You're supporting the league.
Glenn, take your all-stars out, will you? All right?
You see, now that's when it brings attention to it. That's what I'm talking about. That's when it brings attention to it. When the losing coach starts talking to the other coach, that's when it brings attention to it. That's what I disagree with. The Jolly Roger.
Come on, let's go. Hit it.
Go, Joe, go, push it.
Keep running.
Push that. Money. Take that from him.
Five seconds. There you go, Michael Park. There you go, right there. Right there. Game is over. Final score 73-41. Next Saturday, the Madness. First game is going to be the number 1 Bullets. We're up against the number 4 Sonics. Going to be the number 2 Hawks. Going against number 3 Kings. You got anything to?
Nope, I just like to say I have a lot of respect for those Pistons for not.
You can have plenty of mic time. You want to mention it yourself? You have plenty of mic time.
I have a lot of respect for Paul and the Pistons right now.
Huh? I have all the respect for the Pistons players.
I do too.
That never say die attitude. They kept playing throughout the game. None of their all-stars are playing. Andy, it's ugly. Let's take it out. Andy Robertson, Nessa Dudley.
Let's get out of here.
And we're seeing use at the games.